Check this out. Our next guest says Iraq is a huge investment opportunity. There is money to be made, he says. Bartle Bull, an old friend of the company and the program, Northern Gulf Partners co-founder. Bartle, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Stuart. Great to be back.
First question is, how do I do it? I mean, I'm a small retail investor. If I want to put my money into the Iraqi stock market, how on earth do I do it?
For retail U.S. investors, it's fairly easy to set up an account with a Baghdad-based local stockbroker, and then you invest.
That's not easy. I don't know a Baghdadi-based local stockbroker. I don't think many people do.
Fair. Well, that's a good point, Stuart. They're fairly easily found, shall we say. I mean, there's a handful that have been doing it now for 6 or 7 years. I haven't heard any horror stories. The investment picture hasn't been great for the last few years, but in terms of setting up an account with these local brokerages, it's been surprisingly smooth for investors.
Okay.
I run a small, with a partner, a small fund for partners and close friends of my firm.
Right. Why should I put my money in Iraq?
Well, I don't know that I'm here to tell anyone why they should do it, but I can say why investors are increasingly doing it and why some of the world's biggest companies are doing it. 3 years ago today, Iraq was probably the fastest growing important economy in the world. It was home to the early stages of the largest natural resources development program anywhere in 50 years. Then came ISIS in a very regrettable U.S. vacuum.
Right.
ISIS is now on the back foot, clinging to its last corner of territory. And Iraq has once again shown its resilience. The oil price has almost doubled since this time last year. The Iraqi stock market's up more or less 50% in the last 6 months. And so the next comeback is happening.
Forgive me, Bartle, but I don't think I'd get my money out. I don't think that if I set up some kind of an account and I put my money in, that I would get a 50% return over the last 6 months. I just don't believe that.
Well, I respect that a lot, Stuart, and I'm certainly not here to sell it.
But you've come across that response frequently, I'm sure.
Sure. And for experienced emerging markets specialists, for globally minded investors of a contrarian nature, I think it's an interesting opportunity right now.
That's an interesting niche market you've got there, Bartle. I'm out of time. But that was interesting. And come back and see how things go. Bartle Bull, everyone, thank you very much, sir.